Look at this. This is what we're dealing with today. Snow. I was out in it when it first started earlier today, and so I'm not doing any part of this video outside. We're going to be cozy, comfy inside. So we're all cozy, comfy inside. I just showed you the snow outside. I'm not certainly going out again today, and yeah, I got something to talk to you about YouTube. And I do a YouTube video once in a while, related to YouTube, and this one's been a long time coming. So, this is EG here talking to you about this problem. And I haven't heard a lot of other channels talk about this, and so I kind of feel like it needs to see the light of day. You need some light directly shined on it so that people are aware this is going on. So a few months ago, probably October, November, I had a comment on actually one of my videos. I don't remember which video this person commented on, but she said, it's weird. I watched your video, which I'm not going to name right now, but she said, I watched this video, which is probably my most viewed video. Let's put it that way. And she said, it was exactly like this other video I saw on, and she gave me the name. Actually, she didn't give me the name of the channel. And then I messaged her back. I responded to her comment and I said, oh, what other channel did you see something that was, because she said it was almost word for word. So I checked out this other channel, which appears to be a channel. And again, I'm not going to name it on here, but if you did some research, you'll be able to figure it out. Like I said, they basically took my most viewed video and they turned it into their video, only it's mostly word for word my video, which came out about 5 months earlier. So the channel apparently is a channel that is they've basically created it using AI. They don't use a real person. There's not a real person talking to the camera like this. They apparently pirate other scripts from other channels, and then they, maybe change a couple of things here and there. It's not 100% word for word, but I would say 85% at least. And then they pass it off as their own, and they even use the same title, which is fine. You can't copyright a title, so that's perfectly understandable. But they even use the same title, and then what they're doing is they're looking for videos that have gone viral, and then they're pirating those. And there's probably a number of these channels. I'm not just saying that there's one. There's actually probably tons of them. And as we see the rise of AI, we're starting to see this more and more. Well, the reason I'm bringing this up today is I was faced with a dilemma at the time. When I first found out about it and I checked out the other channel's video, I was astounded. The whole first few minutes, it's word for word what I said. They cut out a couple of things that I talked about that were more personal in the video, and then they used a slightly different ending. So it's not my exact ending, but so much of it is word for word what I have talked about in my video. And my video came out 5 months before their video. So I was really mad, of course, when I first realized this, because when you publish a video on YouTube, that is supposed to be copyrighted. And in fact, to get a video, to actually publish any video that you do, YouTube runs it through copyright checks to make sure that it's not mimicking someone else's video. And apparently there's holes in that process. And apparently they don't fully check that, is all I can say, because somehow this other channel was able to basically pass off 85% of my video as their video, like months after I did mine. So I was really mad about it, and I looked into my options, because what I wanted to do was, file a copyright claim against this video. And but when I got into the process of doing that and into the steps that YouTube requires, and then they have a form you have to fill out, I kind of had to back off, and this is the reason why. They make it really challenging to do a copyright claim. And the reason why is you go through and you fill out this form, which really doesn't, like they said, oh, well, include the copyrighted material. Okay, well, they copyrighted 85% of my video, so I really couldn't write down every single thing they did. And then they have another box that says, oh, was it totally copyrighted? Well, no, it wasn't 100%, but it was significant percentages. But they don't have an option for that. They want you just to share, like, was there a paragraph or a sentence or, and it's not, everything doesn't fit into that, if you know what I'm saying. And so then I got down to the bottom of this form, and this is the part that scared me off. It said, we will look into this, but if you are filing this erroneously, in other words, if we don't rule in your favor, you could lose your channel, basically. Well, that's a pretty scary thing. I mean, even though I knew that I was right in what this other channel did, I thought, well, what if for some reason there's a glitch, or what if for some reason there's an injustice, which we know exists in the world. And so I thought, I can't risk that. So I basically thought about it for another day or two, and then I did nothing, which I hated, doing nothing. And the only reason I'm even able to talk about this right now is this was like 3-4 months ago that this came to my attention. So I didn't do anything. And what made me angry is this video that they basically stole from me. They have probably made at least a couple $1,000s on. It hasn't done as well as my video did, but it's gotten well over 100,000 views. And they've made money on me. And so I am angry because I realize I'm not the only person. I'm not the only person this happens to. This is happening to tons of channels all over YouTube. And I don't understand why these channels that are using AI to take other people's material, maybe change a few little things here and there, and then they're passing it off as their own creative content. And I don't understand how that's getting through YouTube's copyright protocols. I don't really understand it. If anyone knows how that's happening, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have a channel and you've had this happen to you, let me know your experience of this as well. And I'm just sharing that because I know that I have some viewers who have channels, but I also have viewers that would like to start a channel. And I want you to be aware that there really is not a lot of protection of your own unique material or your own unique content. There is not a lot of protection for that, apparently. And so I have increasingly, I still do videos like that where I talk about a particular problem or, something in the grief area or psychology or anthropology or something that I'm talking about. But I realize that if I ever have another video that does really well like that, it probably will get stolen again. Now, I don't think they mess with the little videos that do 10,000 views or something like that, but they are looking for the big videos. And those are the ones that are being pirated. So this is the world we live in right now. And it is we all know there's so many things to be scared of in the world we live in today. Trust me, this is minor probably in comparison, but it is a real issue because it speaks to the broader problem of when people are doing things that are at the very least unethical, if not illegal, what is to stop them? What is to stop them? And I think increasingly there isn't a lot that stops them. There just isn't. And so somebody else made money off of my creative work, basically. And I could have tried to do something about it, but in the process of doing that, I could have risked my own channel, which I was not willing to do. Because there's that fear factor to this, which is that, you know what? What's more important in the long run? What's more important in the long run is that I have a channel. And it's not more important in the long run that sometimes I win a moral victory over someone else. And that is sad. That is a sad thing. I don't like having to make that choice. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't. Because I'm a person that believes in honesty and integrity. And I haven't always done that in my life. I haven't 100% been the most honest or person with integrity in my life, but I've worked at it and I've increasingly done that in my life. And I feel like it's important. And I don't understand why so much is just allowed to happen like this. Now, some of you may draw parallels to the larger world we live in today and see there's a similarity. But the thing is that as long as my channel's not getting, I don't have another viral video like that. I'm not that worried about being copied, but uh, which I guess is the good thing, but it's also a sad thing. Because like I said, I know of a lot of channels that get thousands, tens of thousands of views every single video. And I'm just wondering how many of those, unless they're a personal vlog or something, which I doubt is being copied, but if it's more like educational information or material or something like that, it's probably being copied. And it's being pirated and somebody else is making money off of someone's original work. And as someone who, that is something I am very ethical about. I would never do that. I would never steal someone else's content to get ahead. And like I said, a lot of this is AI generated at this point. I think people are starting a channel. They're using AI to come up with the content. AI is going around and fishing other channels for, viral videos. And then this is what they do. So if you see, I guess my only plea to you, my viewers, is I know most of you watch this channel because I'm real and I'm a person and I'm not AI. Probably would have a lot better channel if I was AI, who knows? But the thing is that I personally don't like watching other channels that I can tell are created by AI or even using AI voices. I don't enjoy that. And I don't know about you, but I personally, I'm not going to give them any of my views or my thumbs up or anything because I think the principle of it, I'm hoping that this will be a fad and will be gone at some point, but I don't think so. AI is here to stay, unfortunately, and I think it's here to stay on social media platforms. And so I don't think we're going to have a good solution to that unless there's better copyright controls within the social media platform. And I personally, though, I don't do it. If I suspect a channel is basically AI generated with an artificial voice, I just don't watch it. So let me know what you do and whether you like AI, channels or not. And that's okay if you do. I mean, everybody likes different things. That's fine. But I just wanted you to be aware that this problem exists. And sometimes when you're watching an AI channel, they may have stolen their content, is all I'm saying. And that means there are victims out there that are getting cheated out of money, basically, that they shouldn't, this AI channel shouldn't be making. And I don't think that's right. But as we know, life isn't fair. And especially now in the world, life isn't fair. And we just have to deal with it. So anyway, that's my beef for today. I needed to vent. I'm in the middle of all this move stuff and I'm overwhelmed and I got 50 million things to do. But I wanted to make this and put it up on the channel because I think you should know this exists. And like I said, leave any comments below if you've had experience with this or you know about this or what you think about this or any of the above. So until next time, be kind always and keep moving forward. Take care. Bye.